Anybody ever been to Tijuana? Raise your hands. No, I'm not raising my hand. I was just showing you how to raise your hand. Tijuana got a trap house. I don't know how it gets down. I don't even know much about the country. But shout out all my folks in Tijuana. You know what I'm saying? Shout you all out. Visiting a Tijuana trap house. Tijuana trap house. Let's see what the guy. No, I don't want to say the guys because I don't want people to assume that that's how I get down. But like, shout out all the folks in Tijuana, bro. You see what I'm saying? I got love for the whole world. Let's get to it.
Bienvenidos a Tijuana.
Okay, that's the guys right there. The members.
Dozens of stores, cars, buses.
Wait a second. Is Tijuana in Mexico? Wait a second. Is Tijuana in Mexico? No freaking wait a second. Wait a second. Is Tijuana in Mexico? Somebody get me right, bro. Is Tijuana in? It's a city in Mexico. Wow, I didn't even know that. Oh, do you want a wide body Hellcat? Give me a G-Wagon. Let's go.
On fire, chaos erupting among the public.
Wow, I thought too I wanted the country. My bad.
Bus and then
not too
throw
familiar.
the gas in the bus and burning. I feel unsafe too. Yeah.
Okay.
Para yo.
Esto nomás está por precaución de la familia, para que no entren, aquí hay niños, ¿sí te diste cuenta?
If you notice, they're small. How many blitz? Wow, he's just passing everybody a blick. Hey, man, hold the blick real quick. Come on, bro. I did like.
Here have a gun on
You know what that laugh mean? I don't know what that laugh means. I'm just as confused.
More afraid of the police and the government or cartels?
No. The police and the government.
He passed the street.
Okay. Okay.
¿Qué pasa, mis amigos? Today, we venture into treacherous territory as we cross the border from San Diego into Mexico's infamous city of Tijuana. Affectionately known as TJ, 50 million people cross the border into Tijuana,
at least the ones
every
I got.
year, making it one of the most...
Tacos were bad in Mexico? Wait a second. We got to talk about that. New Yorker, I feel like you just went to the wrong spot, gang. I'm going to keep it a buck with you, bro. I feel like, I don't know if tacos specifically is a Mexican style dish. Guys, I'm not familiar. I got to put me on game, bro. I'm not too familiar with worldwide technology and information. I'm trying to get accustomed. But I feel like you just got to like, I would never, you'd have to go to a taco. Like you got to get to like a little dude on the side of the road type vibe. You know what I mean? I don't know if like going to an actual restaurant would be the move. I honestly think
most visited cities in the world. This city has the reputation of being the place where the party goes down, where nightclubs, brothels, and bars bustle into the wee hours of the morning. But TJ also has notoriety for being one of Mexico's murder capitals. With nearly 1,900 murders occurring in 2023, Tijuana has more homicides than New Orleans, St. Louis, Detroit, Chicago, and New York combined. Que peligroso. Tijuana is scary for a few reasons. First, you have two of Mexico's most powerful cartels, Jalisco New Generation and Sinaloa.
Yeah, Mexico isn't the prettiest depending on where you go, but I feel like that's everywhere you go. You know what I mean? I feel like every country has its good sides. Every country has its not so good sides. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's just life. And that's like kind of like, in a sense, the beauty of a country. You know what I mean? The differences. It was extremely hard and chewy and almost no flavor. Interesting.
Fiercely competing for
you got to go to the side of the road, gang.
City's drug and human trafficking markets. And these cartels will not hesitate to kill police or government officials that get in their way.
More than 100 people are dead or missing in Mexico's western Sinaloa state since rival factions of the Sinaloa cartel began clashing earlier this month.
Also in Tijuana, you have a police force that is known to be dirty. Many of these cops are on the payrolls of cartels and will gladly kick your ass and take your money if they feel like it. Today, we venture into Zona Norte, one of TJ's most sketchy neighborhoods, where we meet with a local drug lord.
I had a feeling. Shout out Mexico and their churros. I went to a Mexican restaurant about 2 years ago, and I had churros. Beautiful. My mouth was happy that day. My mouth paused. Ayo! But hey, let's continue the video. Wow, I didn't even mean it like that. Wow.
Work for the cartels. Fernando, aka El Bordo, a former smuggler, will take us across, and his friend, Cedar, who just got out of prison after serving a 13-year sentence for kidnapping, will be our taxi driver taking us around the city. Let's get moving.
Going to Tijuana. Wait, were you in California for? What are you doing? It's not Tijuana. It's in Mexico, man. What are we doing?
The fuck is going on over here? Smuggling? Holy crap.
Did you just frame an entire police officer in your music video? Are you crazy? What are you doing, gang? My uncle doesn't like going to Mexico because he looks exactly like the guy that the police are looking for, so he gets out all the time. But he just shows him his ID. Yeah, honestly, I bet that would be so annoying to be assumed to look like somebody else when you have no relation or you think you look nothing like them. I could see how that's very annoying and how you wouldn't want to go to that location no more. You see what I'm saying?
The hood, yes, we're out of our element, but we know the language, we know what's going on. We've been doing enough of them to read the situation and be able to figure things out. Here, I'm not gonna be able to understand a lot of what's
Bro, but you're in
being
Cali
said.
though. You just said you're in Cali.
I don't know what to look for. We are talking about millions of dollars of business between the human smuggling, narcotics, sex business, guns. I mean, everything you can think of.
Oh,
this is one of the hot spots it flows through. We also have to know what we're walking into as far as Tijuana police. They have a notoriously corrupt reputation. Shakedowns are common.
I ain't gonna lie, I think this is one of the things that, like, you just gotta move in just y'all. I feel like security would be kind of a very dumb thing. You know what I mean? Like, what do you think your security is gonna do if you meet these kind of individuals? I'm gonna be honest with you. You see what I'm saying? Like, because obviously if you're going on some good vibes, you see what I'm saying? Because respectively, that's what I've learned about a lot of people that do all these kind of things, is that it's like they treat you like a regular, like at the end of the day, they're all regular people, but some of them don't get treated like regular people. And that's when things start to be you know what I'm saying? That's the problem, bro.
I mean, they can beat the fuck out of you. How you doing? Tommy, nice to meet you. I initially found Fernando on Johnny Mitchell's channel, The Connect, and I also extensively listened to his podcast episode with Ben Gagnon. He's done a wide variety of freelance jobs for cartels, but he mostly specialized in smuggling, getting people across the border. Fernando is the guy that
don't go with
I'm
a lot of
trusting
cash
to
and
bring us
value
into the
bottoms. Exactly, bro. Everything I'm wearing is Wrangler. Wrangler. I'm wearing straight Wrangler, George t-shirts. I'm wearing what's it called? What's some shoes that you get from Walmart? Maybe wear some Shacks. Nah, I'm gonna get the bad looking Shacks though. Or what's another one? What's another one? And Wands. I'm bringing everything out, bro. I might go to Five and Below and get some, what's it called? What's the one John's called? Some Five Below Vans. I'm telling y'all, bro, we gotta move very tactically, bro. What is a watch? What is money? Goodfellow? Nah, that's a little too expensive, bro. George t-shirts. You saw what I'm saying? That's exactly what I'm wearing right now. I'm wearing a George t-shirt.
Sketchy parts of Tijuana safely. How sketchy
That's
is
how
this
I'm moving.
shit we're about to be doing?
What else? What else? No watches, nothing. I ain't wearing no accessories. You see what I'm saying? Nothing, bro.
Really that sketchy, to be honest.
Is it like the hoods in America where shit mostly goes down at night and late into the morning? Or
That shit can happen anytime here.
I was gonna
There's a lot of
say.
hits happen in the morning because
Fruit
that's
of the
when
Loom,
they
yup.
catch people coming out their houses, going to work, or going, starting the day off and stuff.
is it true that a lot of sicarios are on meth and crack?
Oh yeah, many are. Many get paid that way.
To give us a taste of
Oh,
the
they get
cartel
paid
world
on
we would be
drugs,
surrounded
okay.
by in Tijuana, we spoke with a man in San
Ooh, that barbed wire
Diego who
looks
now is a
scary.
business owner, but previously was a cartel member and narcotraficante. Here's what he said. Dígame sobre las cosas que haces en el pasado para el cartel.
Vivíamos en una colonia, en esa colonia nos dedicábamos a lo que es a las tienditas de droga. Cuando caía neblina, lo que es los tipos de neblina, subíamos lo que son los pollos, ahí en el aeropuerto. Lo que pasa que yo tuve una infancia muy dura, entonces mis amistades desde antes eran más grandes que yo, que trabajaban para el cartel de Tijuana. Se me hizo fácil, como todo joven.
So that goes back to, like, if your friends were going through it and then his friends joined the cartel and then it was easy for him to join, you know what I'm saying? Just due to association. Okay.
Ese ambiente. Desde chico, a los 15 años ya vivía solo. Ya tenía mis propias tiendas. Muchas amistades al lado de mí. Se drogaban y se pasaban enfrente de mí.
Oh,
Después
wow.
fui creciendo, ¿en qué forma? Fui conociendo a más señores más importantes.
More and more important gentlemen. Wow. Imagine sitting there, like, you could only imagine seeing what that's like to see that your childhood friends OD'd. That's, bro, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
Que me indicaban a querer yo guardar cosas en los carros para poder cruzarlos. Fue cuando fue incrementando el negocio.
What were ways that you would stash drugs in vehicles? How would you do it?
Muchos manejábamos en los aire condition. Empezamos con marihuana, con poquita. pero teníamos de 5 a 6 carros diarios. Entonces a nosotros nos pagaban por guardar, cuidar y hacer el trabajo del cartel de Tijuana.
How much could you make in a day when you're sending 5 or 6 cars
250,000
across the border?
I don't know, I'm just guessing.
A nosotros nos la daban a 250.
Whoa!
Y aquí la vendíamos a 300, 310.
Oh,
Era
dollars.
poco lo que
I
ganábamos
was
los
guessing, man.
trabajadores.
Dígame sobre el proceso a secuestro una persona que no paga.
La verdad, sincero, nosotros nos manteníamos leales a la empresa. Pero había personas que se dedicaban a eso, que era de que se robaban droga o no estaban con otro tipo de cartel.
What would make you kidnap somebody?
Nuestra colonia había gente que llegaba, que no era de ahí, entonces trabajaba y teníamos que ir por él. Porque ahí en esa colonia no se podía trabajar.
Oh, so you can't. Okay, so it's more of a territory thing. You know what I mean? You can't buy in my area because this is my area. You know what I mean? It's like if I own it, who are you to step on my property? You feel what I'm saying? If I own this area, who are you to do anything amongst the sort? You see what I'm saying? Or bro already know. No, I literally just guessed. I was just thinking some outrageous number. You know what I'm saying?
Now that you're out of
But
the
he was saying
life,
$250. I was thinking 250,000, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know the multipliers, you know?
how much more relaxed do you feel living?
It's good, bro. Estoy yendo a la iglesia. Pero
Oh, he's
yo
going to
soy un
church.
poco crazy, you know what I mean? Pero no more business. No more. No more. Porque my life, esta is good.
Life is good. Shout out, bro. Shout out life. Shout out Jesus, man. He really did his thing. Damn, that bird got cooked.
All right, guys, we're gonna keep the cameras low until we make it to the other side. But how long did it take to cross usually?
10 minutes, probably, something like that.
See you guys in a few.
Yeah, you could have put that down, bro. He was like, yo, Keegan, can you make sure you get some of them shots, bro? Like, I don't care. Like, even though we're in like a crazy part right now, just get the shots, gang. That's why we're here. That's why I got you, bro. Not a real bird. Oh, probably a napkin. Oh, they're going into a prison. No way. Oh. Okay, so is this a whole different side?
They barely checked us.
Dang.
I was expecting a lot more.
Most of the time it's nothing, but sometimes the dick is in there, you know, or you're an ass or something.
You used to smuggle people across the border.
Yeah, through here.
So we are in the murder
Wow.
capital of Mexico, one of them. Is that something that you came across?
Wait,
when
there's
you- in
multiple capitals in Mexico?
your time here? Like you,
Oh, everybody knows it. These are my two friends that got killed. They were twins, so they got
So
killed
where
the
to
same
find
day.
at?
But they're my childhood friends.
What did they get killed for?
The business.
Okay.
Aquí, güey.
Hey, ¿qué pasa?
Hey, ¿qué pasa?
Oh, look, that's the guys.
Me llamo Tomás.
Tomás.
Miguel.
Miguel.
Keegan.
¿Cómo?
Keegan.
Keegan.
Yeah.
El Mas.
Nah, why you? Well, nah, okay. I get it. You sitting there and want to go by different names, but why did you sit there and tell? Oh, that was his real name. My bad.
Gringo
My
nombre
bad.
en
That was-
historia.
That's his real. His name is Tommy G.
Santiago, Tijuana.
Cedar is a wild man. He got sent to prison for aggravated robbery, aggravated kidnapping, and being part of organized crime. While in the Tijuana Penitentiary, he effectively ran the internal drug trade and had to stand his ground when outside cartel members threatened him and wanted to take over his business. He got out recently and got into taxi driving to pay his bills and start his new life as a free man.
Oh wow. Okay. What does that say? P what? Oh my gosh, I was trying to read, bro.
Dígame sobre tú.
Pues yo soy un personaje que soy de
Well, I'm
aquí
a
de
character
Tijuana,
who's-
¿verdad? Y yo acabo de estar en prisión, de hecho, 13 años, y acabo de salir y pues aquí estoy.
Bro got
What
feet
did
in
you
the
get
background.
locked up
What do we-
for?
Secuestro agravado, robo con violencia y asociación delictuosa.
But really,
Asociación
he
del
used to cross
delito.
people over. Cops out here, they blame him for some other stuff.
How was your time in prison? What did you do? And I heard you were the boss.
No, pues en sus momentos hubo
There's
ratos
moments there.
malos y ratos
Bad
buenos.
times and
Pues
good
tú sabes que
times.
con dinero baila el perro así donde estés.
inside jail, you're gonna have good moments, and if money runs out,
Escucho que
So if you have money, you're the guy, but once you don't have money, you're runt.
tenía un PlayStation en el cárcel.
Así es, PlayStation 4,
Dang, bro got PS4s and shit.
Este,
What the fuck?
notables,
No way he's watching.
laptops, PSP.
Oh, now he watching them kind of music videos.
Licor, plumas de wax, celulares, todo ese tipo de movimiento que ocupa uno para estar a gusto como si estuvieran.
Brother, there's no way. How you get a PlayStation in jail? What? What? What do you mean? I get a PlayStation in jail? That's a movie, bro.
Esos son los que te quitan el dinero aunque seas inocente.
I heard the police in Tijuana have a target on their back. Like they have a very dangerous job.
They haven't been like that in a while. There was a time when they were going at them because some of them weren't taking money, but then lately they've been shooting some of them because they're stealing drugs.
De aquí agarramos para allá, mira. No sé.
Hey, bro, I had to take the glasses off, bro. He said he do not do this.
So.
¿Todo bien? Sí.
¿Cómo está?
Wow.
video o foto de la patrulla?
Sí,
No,
estamos-
hacen videos de vlog de YouTube, pero no grabamos la patrulla, él venía grabando la calle. Ah, ok. Sí, no, todo bien.
He said, no, we didn't record him.
No, hacen videos de viaje.
Sí, están cámaras y todo.
Dale, pues, hijo.
Vale, gracias. Ahorita ya nos van a reportar el que andamos aquí grabando, sí.
Thanks to them.
No hay problema.
That's good or bad?
That'd be both.
Both?
Do you think they're on the
Oh,
walkie?
because I remember last time there was another video where it was just like, he was asking like, oh, now that these travelers are here, they're going to hit a lick on them because, you know what I'm saying? They're travelers, they're foreigners, and they got money.
That's exactly what they're doing.
What group is the most corrupt and what group is the most safe as far as law enforcement in the area?
The guys that asked us what we're doing, they're the city cops, you could say, local cops. They might be a little bit like conservative, but you saw how I handled it, so they're no, you're local, I do right, whatever. But the state cops, they're a little bit more on the power trip.
So how bad
so
really
the
is the
state
police
cops are the ones
corruption
that
in
are different.
Tijuana?
All right.
Well, evidently, it's so bad that even the cartels get angry about it. I saw a news story that a
Whoa.
drug lord went on a killing spree to punish the police who stole some of his drug shipments. And for the regular
Whoa.
tourists like us, there are entire Reddit threads dedicated to discussing what to do when the police shake you down for money. And even our guide, Fernando, was once kidnapped and tortured by Tijuana police. The city's current public safety secretary is a former police
I'm just
chief.
gonna and put the and I'm gonna fix the okay, all right, mediocre. Great dreams, great. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that you don't fix anything. There's nothing wrong with, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't fix anything that's wrong. Like guys, don't say dumb shit to make me say to get me put in a pack. So we got let's be mindful, okay? Let's be mindful. This is a slippery slope, and I'm being very careful. Okay, I'm being very, very careful. Can we you know what I'm saying? Can we walk in that same level too?
Who was accused by over 36 of his own officers for torture. Now, to be fair, being a cop in Tijuana is an extremely dangerous job, and it's been said that the cartels aim to kill at least one
Putting the blob, yo, I'm not
officer a
even
day, making this a job where you always have a target on your back. So keep in mind, this is the climate of policing we were up against as we traveled Tijuana's treacherous streets.
Okay, my question is, okay, you hear about all the dangerous cities in Mexico. What is the safest city in Mexico? You know what I mean? Or where's the part of Mexico where all the rich people live? You know what I'm saying? Where's like the good part? You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about the Cabos and the, you know what I mean? Mainland Mexico City.
When I was young, it used to be all dirt, and eventually the government started fixing it up and everything, but they never really did a good job until a guy used to work for Don Sergio, that he passed already. He used to cross people over, and he's the one that fixed it how it is now.
Don Sergio was your mentor, right?
Yeah, kind of like,
He's the guy that
I started working with him.
For, right?
Yeah, I did a lot of stuff for him, and he was a really fan of helping out the community and soccer. It was for the kids, you know, it was for the community. I mean, in the finals, we have like bands playing here for the community and stuff like that. So yeah,
wow,
so here
bro,
you really
that's
put
nice.
it for this. I mean, they kind of held it a little bit together, but as you can see, you know.
Garaged a little bit.
Oh, shit.
El más fuerte gringo in Tijuana.
Ay, no creo que los volé.
No, I'm not good at those. I'll be honest. I'm not good at pull-ups.
16.
Yucatan Peninsula is apparently the safest part of Mexico. So you're talking about all the way down in like Panama, like dang near before it's like Central America, like lower. Okay.
Is that Santa Muerte?
En la Santa Muerte.
¿Por qué?
Es un regalo. Cuando tú pides algo y le prometes algo como, te salen bien las cosas, voy a ponerme otra imagen en mi cuerpo de regalo hacia ti. Y si no lo haces, puede que te vaya un poco mal, pues.
Okay.
Did she deliver for you?
Sí, pues porque estoy aquí afuera.
Yeah, because I'm here, I'm out, and I'm alive.
Can you tell any of the stories behind your tattoos?
Ella es mi sobrina.
His niece?
Tengo una, bueno, tenía una hermana que me la mataron y ella se hizo, pues, mis ojos. Pues es la cara de una muchacha con la que estuve. Su cuerpo y su cara. Sí, nomás que ya también la mataron, pero trae aquí en representación de mi hermana y a un hijo que tenía yo de un año que falleció.
That's a son he lost. That's like an angel there.
How did they pass?
Mi hermana me la mataron y mi hijo cuando estaba en prisión se ahogó.
Is it common for women to be involved in the game?
Pues sí, la mayoría.
Okay.
Fue por algo así. No fue por. No estoy muy enterado.
He doesn't really know because he was locked up.
Okay. It's like, you know, they still, I feel like even with what's going on, they still gotta, you know what I'm saying? They still gotta hold a level of respect and honor to the game. Different, bro. It's different.
¿Cuántos años tienes cuando entrar la vida de el calle y cartel?
De la calle, desde los 10 años.
Oh, wow.
¿Qué tipos de trabajos haces cuando tienes 10 años?
Sí, no, 10 años es pura calle.
It was all street.
Ya de 12 a 15, pues ya es más. Al pasón rozón, un gringo.
Okay, so he stole from the foreigners. Okay.
Para hacer una vida aquí, ¿qué es un bien salario?
I ain't gonna lie, this is next level journalism. I gotta give it off to Tommy G. This is definitely next level journalism. Not everyone's doing this. Not everybody's doing this, bro.
Limpios, tienen que quedarme 1,500. Cuando me va bien que es fin de semana, si sacas de 2,500 a 3,000.
2,500 to 3,000 have a good weekend. Okay, a bit expensive.
Probably one too many.
But is it like the hood in America where everyone has a gun, or is it more so it has to be more careful?
No, let's say if we're from here and we're hanging out, we probably have the gun hidden right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
you never want it on you. Though.
Yeah, because if government pulls up,
I was gonna say, bro, like he said there, like, bro, how many people are going to like? I don't know if Tijuana is considered the worst part of Mexico. I know it's a well-known part of Mexico, but it's like I don't know how many tourists are going to this part. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't go nowhere, so I don't really know.
Yeah, we need to run and not get caught with anything. This was for a friend, a very loved friend from here called Peck. Name was Alejandro. He passed a street fight. He got beaten.
He got beat to death. So this is like a little maze.
Yeah. But we know it.
So there's a line of a song that comes to mind when I see stuff like this. There's a rapper named Immortal Technique, and he said,
I've heard of him, yeah, I've heard.
Where things aren't half as nice, it makes the hood in America look like paradise. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, I always tell people, and when I'm in America, like LA or some dangerous hoods, I'm like, look, my respects to your hoods. I know you guys are dangerous and are really about it, but I feel safe in America, anywhere I'm at, anywhere.
Nah, he's saying like, hey, man, you could put me in the worst hood in America. That ain't nothing compared to what I've seen. You know what I mean?
Grimiest hood, I'm gonna feel safe because this is where I came from. You know, so
you know what I'm saying?
Different.
Wow.
As someone that has lived in both worlds, what can you tell Americans that feel like America's not shit?
Just how broken the system is here. Like, it's hard to get medical. My friends, bro, when they killed him right here a few blocks up, they were laying there for like an hour and a half before anybody came to pick them up. And cops drove by.
I don't know if you see online people in America, they're like, America sucks, it's a terrible place, kind of a thing. Do part of you just say,
from what I've seen.
Yeah, I think those people haven't traveled enough. Yeah, just to be.
Nah, that's true. He's not lying. You know what I'm saying? Because like, your average hood in America is like. Your average hood in America, or not, I guess it's not, I wouldn't want to say your average. A lot of hoods in America, they are pretty bad. You know what I mean? It is a hood. But I think the one difference is this. I think the one difference that you can really say that's really like, at least from my perspective, when it comes from the different hoods from around the world, from in America, is that like, even though all right, so so think of it, another country, a third world country, right? A hood there, their socioeconomical like way that they have their country or whatever may not necessarily be the best for people to just grow up and prosper, right? Like the average people that you see around you is not going to prosper to extreme heights. You see what I'm saying? Like people in these areas aren't thinking hoods in America are usually only in that city. That is true. That is true. But I think what a lot of people see is that like a lot of these people from these third world countries, they're not thinking that like they don't think about having an average millionaire. Like they're not thinking that high because that's not what they've been around. But I think what the problem is worse in America, right, is the aspect of you see all these other people excelling at such a high rate. You know what I mean? Where you think you can do it, but you can't. You know what I mean? Where it's kind of like a glass ceiling. Where like in America, you can look up and see the stars, but if you're in these third world countries, you don't even think about seeing the stars because you know the stars ain't even an option for you. You get what I mean? So it goes back to what is worth. What is worse? Not dreaming or having the illusion that you can achieve a dream? Talk to me. What is worse? What is worse? Yo, what's good, Persuader? Talk to me nice. Grouf? Persuader Grouf. Okay, that's a movie. That's a movie. That's a movie. All right.
Be grateful about like, I mean, you could have some of these people, like you might see it as, oh, look how they're living, but they're happy as you know what I mean? They got their family, they got their little house, they got their community that loves them around them, you know. If it wasn't for the system, if it wasn't for like corruption and stuff like that, it would be great. ¿Está caliente para allá arriba o qué? Allá arriba, no, you want to go?
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, let's go.
Dang.
But my friends got killed over here on this block over here. I used to roam these streets by myself with a gun, just looking for the guys. It used to be hot as f. It used to be rough, but you could tell it's nice. You see, like, as kids, you have fun here, you know?
Tijuana is one of the most dangerous cities in Mexico.
And the world, I think.
Oh, in the world.
What do you think the path forward is to make Tijuana a safer place?
If there was like a really, really good cop that was actually trying to do good and actually like make their corporations not be so grimy.
You've been kidnapped by the police.
Mm-hmm.
You know what the thing is? I feel like when it comes to like corruption, I feel like the problem with a lot of people is that when they see corruption at a surface level and don't realize how deep corruption really goes. Because it's like, you know, so they say that one person can make a change, but it's just like, how deep does it go? You know what I mean? How deep does the corruption really go that you could even think about changing it? You know what I mean?
Tell that story.
Arrested me and they started going through my phone. They saw that I had, you know, messages and pictures and about people that is known out here and stuff like that. So they put me in the back of the patrol car, and I was laying down, like on the
bed of
the bed, yeah. So and I had one hand tied up on the corner, and this other hand was tied up with my friend, and he was like this on the other corner, and we're just facing down. No, with the handcuffs, yeah. So we're rolling like this, and I'm thinking at first like, oh, we're probably going to the police station, but then I could see a little bit like. Off the bed of the truck, so I see we drove past the station and we went to a neighborhood kind of like this one.
But the other territory.
But in another territory, yeah. So I'm there, I'm like, like stuff happens that they might think I'm with these guys and they're gonna turn me over to the enemies type thing just because of the messages I had. And I didn't have nothing on me. My friend didn't have nothing on me, so we were telling guys like, hey, just let us go. You know, we'll give you the money. We're gonna buy a computer. Well, my friend was gonna buy it, so he had like $300 with him, $1,500 with him. He's like, hey, I'll give you the money. Just let us go. We have nothing on us, whatever. And the cops were like, nah, I saw your messages. I know you're onto something, but if you don't tell me who you guys are, I'm gonna bring somebody else here. And we're like, nah, we don't know what you're talking about. So he's like, all right, cool. And he tied us back up, and we waited there for like 30 minutes. Other cops came, state cops, and they took us somewhere else, and we started getting beaten up. We had a fucking bag on our heads, you know, just who's this, and why do you have these guns, and all this stuff. And they have to ask the cartels if they know us. You know, they have to because they don't want to fuck up with somebody that they shouldn't, you know? They send our pictures to like group chats and stuff, and they thought they were gonna get like 20,000 for us or 30,000. They ended up leaving us. I gave him my personal gun, which is worth like $1,000 out here in the street. My friend gave him $3,000.
It's crazy.
And that's the part where I'm telling you where the system is broken. And if it was just bad guys, then you don't care, you know? I can roll around, I'm cool with them. It's these guys that tripping.
It's deeper than just the bad guys. When you think the whole world's a bad guy. Oh, wow. really a superhero.
One thing
guys.
I've noticed in traveling is some of the roughest places I've been have the best hospitality.
I've noticed that too. Because people can empathize better, I think, with pain and struggle and shit like that. You like that outdoor dining set?
Very fancy, huh?
Yeah, you want to car up here?
That's nice.
What?
So what can you tell me about this place?
This is what I was telling you about, like the homeless of other places. Usually they always find a place to live and stuff because they're either helping out and stuff or. But I mean, you could see.
Okay.
Yeah, that's rough up here.
Cups and drinks and all that stuff. Minus the super and the hero. So nothing.
So we're in a tough spot right now. We're in a really tough area. If someone doesn't have a job in Tijuana, how hard is it to find employment?
There's a lot of commercial work. You know, it's hard if you have like
What's that?
like felonies and stuff like that. Like because everywhere they ask for no felonies and stuff like that. But there's, like I said, there's a lot of work like by commission or sales. Like you could set up your own shop outside your house. You can, you know, people find a way. If you want to work, you're gonna find a way. You know.
By the time this episode gets aired, it's going to be 2025.
They did upload
¿Qué es un meta de 2025 para tú?
Okay, he wants to grow his channel on YouTube and just show the things that he has to teach other people, like what he learned over the years, you know, in jail and stuff like that, and make a positive image now. And
is it hard to leave doing business with the cartel? Like, is it scary to leave that life? Are you in fear of getting killed?
Nah, it's easier when you get a job and you get stuff to distract your mind out, because if not, you're gonna be thinking of going back and doing.
But it's not like the group.
No, they're not. Nobody's chasing you. No. It's just business. It's not like a
so
game.
someone can pretty much leave whenever they want.
Yeah, if you're not in debt with anybody, if you're not, you know,
if you have no debt,
you
you're
can
good.
leave whenever you want. You can stop whenever you want. Yeah.
From an outside perspective, there's so much violence happening in Tijuana that it feels like people would want to leave and go somewhere else. You think that's the case, or what keeps someone here?
No, nada es como parece.
Because it's not how it sounds. When we're doing good, problems don't fuck with us, really, you know.
Anyone that we told we were going to Tijuana, they're like, "Oh, you're gonna go die, huh?" Why do you think that is?
Because the news. Because all they read about is the news. You know,
all the
you
negative things, bro.
I mean, even if you're a fan of the news, you don't look for the positive news. You're reading the tragic news. You're reading the shootings, all of that. You know,
might be time to get a little bit deeper. Is it time to go to Zona Norte?
Yeah, you might get to see some stuff out there because they stay active. They're more active, yeah.
Should we go interview those guys?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Wow, bro. You know what's crazy? Why is he trying to speak to them in Spanish when they're replying to him in English? Like, they obviously understand you. I'm assuming. Unless I'm geeking, like, I don't know.
Head to the famous alley in Zona Norte that a local drug lord controls. This man, who we'll call El Patron, or the boss, must navigate a world in which cartels must be kept
is
from
Patron
taking
name of
his
the alcohol?
territory, and also he must be on high alert from police raids. Not even a couple months previous, the police raided his house and viciously beat everyone in the house, even his wife and daughters. But before we met El Patron, we walked the compound and met some of his lieutenants.
De la zona norte de Puerto Rico y de San Juan, Puerto Rico. Aquí estamos en Tijuana, Baja California, en la zona norte.
What is this place known for?
I mean, this place known because you can get anything here. You can get girls for money. You can get drugs, whatever kind of drug you want for money. You can get guns. You can get whatever you think about it. You can get it here.
This is the spot.
Yeah, this is the spot.
Okay, we are invited to climb up some ladder into a trap house. Todo está abandonado.
Yeah, todo está abandonado.
¿Fue nació aquí?
Sí, sí.
¿Toda tu vida?
Toda mi vida.
¿Qué tipo de negocio estás en?
Aquí pura hierbita, padre.
What kind of history can we learn about these guys?
Well, that's the oldest cartel here. That's the original Tijuana cartel. So a lot of the old, like where we've been through, the old neighborhoods, there's still a lot of loyal
Those are the newer
people
ones?
to them.
Or no?
Even though like the family is not really involved in it, it's mostly new generation people that kept the name and the brand.
Oh.
Saca el dinero y se avienta la... Dale, jálate, limpio.
Fácilmente, ¿eh?
Sí. Esta madre era el castillo de los pollos.
Everybody will hide here and before they cross. I don't know if you've seen, but the fence is like a block away.
¿Cómo Tijuana cambia de tiempo?
Antes andábamos en la calle todos ahí, pues no había problema. Ya cualquiera anda mal, pues.
Now anything. Wow, okay. The culture shift, man. Wow.
Tell me about the place that we are, what it means.
I think if America gets tortured, it's basically war. Or am I completely wrong? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Like, no disrespect to anybody out there who's not American, but I think America and how America treats its citizens is objectively like I don't know, that's grounds for war damn near. You know what I'm saying? I think they sent like SEAL Team 6 to go pick up a guy from I don't want to say China, but some country in Asia. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what was happening, but they said like the president was like, we need to get that person back now. You see what I'm saying? Every like America, like that's one thing I can say is W about America, bro. They go hard for you, bro. If you are an American citizen, they go hard for you. A war will happen because a man went to a completely different country he shouldn't have and was kidnapped. I'm serious. I'm serious. That's one pro about America. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
To you.
Everything. I mean, this is the place I live.
Have you always been in this business?
Yeah, my father in Puerto
So
Rico.
Americans are like
business,
top
my
tier
grandpa.
citizens in a sense.
What do you have to do to run an
No,
effect?
especially, talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. I'm about to put you on a real game. If you are, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. If you are a white guy or a white woman and at that blonde, yo, SEAL Team 6, Green Berets, the Black Ops, all of them is coming at the front door of that country, bro. World War III might start just because of that, bro.
Active traps,
That's
you're
facts.
not being raided every day.
You gotta look out a lot for the cops because cops in here, they just come to get the money. They just want the money. Corrupts. They're motherfuckers here.
How has fentanyl changed the game?
It's more dangerous. They will lock you up in jail for it. I was hooked up in Feni a couple of years, like 4 years.
Are you more
Locked in
afraid
jail?
of the police and the government or cartels?
No. The police and the government.
That's so crazy to me to hear.
100%. I am more afraid of the police. It's a rough system.
What is he doing? Oh, he was holding him by the neck. Oh.
Here, like in USA, it's a little bit more light. They'll take more money out of you, but it's lighter, lighter. In here, it's crazy.
Estoy buscando para un trabajo y conozco que quiero trabajar.
Hong Kong, ¿tú? No.
Hong Kong.
You need to go to Premier.
Premier es para hombres.
Ajá.
¿Visitas Hong Kong?
Sí.
¿Para mujeres?
Sí.
¿Está divertido?
What is that?
Demasiado, sí.
What is Hong Kong? What? Is that like a strip club or something?
Bikers too.
Oh, she go both ways.
Yo también.
Nah, nice.
Are you from this area?
all my life.
Yeah? How has it
Wow.
changed over time?
Everything is the same. You see cops, weird people, crazy people, normal people.
Nah, it's
that
always you
guy
trying to
here.
get freaky with it.
Will cops beat the shit out of a woman?
And hit. And everything. It's normal here.
Have you gotten beat up by a cop?
Sí, for sure.
Para qué?
Whoa, wow. You heard that laugh? That's a little, okay. Hey man, that sounds a little crazy laugh right there. You should go on Omegle. Yeah, I don't want to get my whole, I'm not even gonna do, Omegle on Twitch is like just like you're waiting to get banned. Now she not a fine. You can tell she hang out with the guys a lot. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? She hang out with a lot of bros.
Cuando este ocurrido? Like
3 weeks.
3 weeks ago?
Everybody, all the homies.
Everyone here got their ass kicked?
Yeah, little girls.
Not me, I wasn't here.
Wait, even kids got their ass kicked?
The kid didn't get beat up, but he was standing in the corner like this, 3-year-old.
While the rest of the family got
3-year-old
beat up.
legit said.
Mucha gente que yo hablo con, hey, voy a
That's
visitar
bad, bro.
Tijuana. No, muy peligroso. ¿Qué puede decir a ellos?
Sí, peligroso.
Not the bruh.
Sí,
Your
pero
bros.
necesitas llegar con gente de Tijuana y tú muy seguro, ¿verdad?
Tijuana is a hub for partying and sex tourism. But how did this come to be?
Party and sex, bro. Wow, guys. Do not be a slave to sex, bro. Do not let lust control you because it will surely damage you.
Well, first, let's rewind time to the earliest 20th century and
Wow,
picture
bro.
this. It's
Because
prohibition.
I heard about that though. People be going to all these other foreign countries. I think I think it's like Indonesia or Thailand. One of those, that country and some of the Latin countries for, you know what I'm saying, lustful favors.
United States. No booze, no gambling, no fun. But just across the border, Tijuana. So this city quickly becomes a notorious party capital. And where we are today, in Zona Norte, it is more or less a red light district. Now, here's the thing. Prostitution in Tijuana isn't just a free-for-all. It's legal but with boundaries. And these are called zonas de tolerancia. And here are the rules. Sex workers must register with the city, get permits, and go through regular health checkups.
Wait a second. So you could be a legal prostitute? What? What do you mean a legal prostitute? What?
Keep things above board. And the brothels and clubs, they're regulated too, with rules about cleanliness, operating hours, and even how far they have to be from schools and daycares. And as of April 2024, there are 8,400 active sex workers in Zona Norte. And of course, this is a business that is fiercely guarded and controlled by the cartels that obtain a juicy revenue stream from it all.
Apparently,
so it's like if you're one of these ladies and you're sitting on the side of the road that's owned by the cartel, you got to pay up your share? I guess so. All right, that makes sense. Makes sense.
Area is here.
You're on somebody else's property.
I tried not to get lulled into a false sense of security and remind myself I am in the murder capital of the world. The number one thing is the guy that can bring you into the place. And so without Fernando, there is no video today. If you want to get into some interesting shit, check out his podcast. Link in the description. Click and comment Big Dog's Gotta Eat when you land on his page.
You gotta bring us to where the guy's at? Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a nice little... You give it everybody. Brother, you got your fingerprints on it and everything, bro. Jesus. We're a glove or something, gang.
Las armas vienen de Estados Unidos.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
El presidente mexicano. Ella diga que 60.
Mexican president fires back at Trump in a statement. 70% of illegal weapons seized from criminals in Mexico come from your country. We do not produce these weapons, nor do we consume synthetic drugs. Okay. Tragically, it is in our country that lives are lost to the violence resulting from meeting the drug demands in yours.
70% de armas en Mexico son de Estados
Unidos. That's a lot.
Unidos.
70% of the weapons are from the U.S.
90.
He's saying 90. So pretty much all of the weapons in Mexico are from the U.S. Pretty much. I feel like that's not crazy to say. Dang near that sounds like what it is. Yo, what's good, shout out.
Traficante de armas en el mundo.
Hay otra, México tiene sus armas bien aseguradas, está bien de Estados Unidos.
¿Cuánto cuesta para ese?
Esta, 1,500.
1,500, 1,300. Whoa, lower.
Varían los precios, ¿verdad? Depende del cliente.
Depends on the client.
1,500.
15, 17. I don't really know the difference between all of these.
1,800.
It kind of look fake.
Contar las balas. Esta cada bala te viene saliendo en $2.
One bullet costs you what? Got my first time dealing with copyright for my anime. Hey man, you gotta have to cut up that video some more, gang.
Somos gente.
Is it our fault for providing, or is it theirs for knowing that for knowing how to control the citizens and keep them from buying? Wow, I ain't gonna lie to you, mediocre. That's a deep question. That's a very deep question. I want to see if I can phrase that properly. Is it our fault for providing, or is it their fault for not knowing how to control the citizens and keep them from buying? Okay, all right. Let's take it a step back though. Let's take one step back, right? It's like if you go to a country, right? I think of it like in the American situation, and the Americans going over to pretty much modern day America where the Native Americans used to live, right? They got diseases because Americans were pretty much allowing them to smoke cigarettes, right? So in that situation, who do you blame? Do you blame the Americans for having the cigarettes, or do you blame the Native Americans for not knowing how to deal with the diseases that the cigarettes cause? You see what I'm saying? So when you think about it from that perspective, you can already figure out who's to blame. Who's to blame?
Que vive como estudiados, pero no lo están.
You blame the one who got the cancer, or you blame the one who left the cancer out for it to be infected by somebody? Thoughts and opinions.
Tenemos la economía de un estudiado, pero no lo somos. Pero tampoco somos violentos ni nada. Es un comercio. Si no lo hacemos nosotros, lo hace otra persona.
Don't do it, someone else will do it.
Esto es protección.
Oh,
¿Qué parte de tu negocio recibe más dinero? Las drogas, smuggling, traficante, like...
Yo soy aquí pura
oh, he's strictly weed.
Yo soy el dueño de un cierto punto donde se vende pura marihuana. Pero ahí hay otro que vende.
There's another. Oh, so there's different sections that do different things. Okay, very organized. Okay.
O sea, aquí hay de todo. Yo soy pura marihuana. Cada quien tiene su gremio. Es un comercio.
Oh wow. Everyone respects their whole John. All right.
Su trabajo.
¿Piensas que tienes un trabajo peligroso?
Sí.
Describe esto.
Pues es tan peligroso que tengo 4 tiros en mi cuerpo.
¿Por enemigos, policía?
No, la policía, nosotros somos pura marihuana. La marihuana ya está a punto de legalizarse. Cualquiera, los policías andan sobre fentanilo.
Have you ever tried the devil's lettuce? No, I've never smoked anything. Never smoked anything. That's not me. That's not me. Okay, I may have smoked paper when I was like a jit. Like I'm talking about like maybe like 10 years old, but I don't really count that. Besides that, like I've never did cigarettes, never did any drugs. You see what I'm saying? Blessed to be. Thank Jesus, man. You all should do the same too, bro. Stay sober.
Dígame cómo fentanyl cambia el partido de drogas.
Okay, when did Fent come in? I've been learning a lot about Fent. That sounds so crazy. Just because of all these YouTube videos. When did Fent arrive? Does anybody know? Like, when did Fent pull up and become such a big deal? You see what I'm saying? I'm super curious. I feel like I was never hearing about Fent pre-2020. W man, and other than these hospital drugs, I'm clean. Lies, he takes. Oh my gosh, bro! I don't take no day smoke breaks.
Una madrecita cuando la droga era acedín. Ahora un gramo de 50 pesos es un gramo casi de droga.
Real just spawned in. That's what I'm saying, bro. If anybody was conscious during 2019, you never heard about what a Fent was, bro. Industry plant. Yo, Fent's an industry plant. No cap, it might be, man. He's addicted to it. Wow.
Señor Trump dice que Estados Unidos va a tener guerra con los carteles de México. ¿Escucho de esto? ¿Qué piensas sobre esto?
Está bien. Crimen organizado que narcotráfico. El narcotraficante es el que tiene dinero, el que siembra, el que transporta, el que mueve el pueblo con la economía. Y el crimen organizado es el que se juntan 6, 7, 8 culeros con armas y van y le dicen a la señora de la tiendita, usted ya me va a pagar tanto al mes. Y usted tanto y tanto. Y esos güeyes se fortalecen tanto sin hacer nada. Y mucha gente confunde el narcotráfico con el crimen organizado.
Oh, so drug trafficking is different from organized crime. I'm in the 8th and Fent goes around my school. Hey, man. Yo, Gabe, do me a solid, bro. Do me a solid, bro. Never touch it, bro. Never touch it. Stay away from it. I promise you, your life will be 1,000% better than anybody who's doing Fent, bro.
Narcotraficante, la gente, ¿cómo está, señor? Sabe que va a comer, sabe que va a haber algo ahí. Cuando llega un
So pretty much he's saying organized crime and the drug trafficking, that's a night and day difference, bro. You can tell he hates pointless crime, yeah.
La gente le echa la mirada, se va. Tienen miedo, pues.
Para allá.
Esto nomás es para precaución de la familia, para que no entren, aquí hay niños.
You ever just thought about what is the job market out there? I don't know, because I feel like at the end of the day, most of these people that are doing it is because that they need money. You know what I mean? They need money to be able to provide for their families and stuff like that. Because this guy doesn't seem like a bad guy. He's just in a bunch of bad guy scenarios. You know what I mean? That goes back to the same idea that like not all police officers are bad, but there are some people that are bad police officers. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know. I feel like, you know, it's a whole different situation, man. I don't know why he's just holding that blicky though. This guy's crazy.
¿Tienes mucho miedo a policía entrar? Piso de verga.
Y ya ha llegado, muchas veces. Me cobraron cámaras y tengo cámaras en mi casa. De hecho, hace poco llegaron.
Wow.
Se les da dinero y se van.
¿Conocen que tú venden?
Sí, ellos saben. Piensa que va afuera cuidando. Uno afuera.
Usa tu dinero y negocio a ayudar La comunidad.
Sí.
Describe esto.
Los días del niño.
Oh, wow. Look at this whole hospital. Like, hey, man, everybody want water? Anybody thirsty? Got you a water?
300, 500 niños, les damos pastel, comida, los juntamos y les damos un regalo. De hecho, ahí tenemos juguetes para el 18 de diciembre. Vamos a hacer una posada.
Oh, wow, they go to church. Oh my gosh. So he pretty much takes all the money that he gets and then he puts a certain amount away and definitely goes out and what's it called? Hands it off to people. Water def lace? Nah, it can't be lace, bro. It can't be lace. Because he, what's it called? He cracked it in front of them. He cracked it in front of them, even though that don't mean nothing. But like, based off this conversation, these guys seem like good people. You see what I'm saying? Like in action wise, you know what I'm saying? They're just good people in very tough situations. Volleyballs and everything, bro. And then when Christmas comes around, get the whole neighborhood right, bro. Wow, bro. All that for giving away to the kids, bro. Wow, man. Look at these guys, bro. If you don't mess with them, they good with you. Exactly. That's what it seems to be. As long as you stay in your own lane, like you're good. Are you loot because you're the oldest, or are you the oldest because you're loot? Okay. Whatever one sounds like it has the most aura. They will even gift you things. He the hero. Exactly.
Quitar tu
the cartel hero.
Seguro. Hay reglas con carteles, mujeres no, niños no, ¿sí?
Ni mujeres ni niños.
Pero una cosa que no entiendo de los carteles es la tortura. ¿Por qué usa tortura mucho?
Nosotros somos así amigos, empezamos el cartel, después la misma avaricia nos separa y nos hacemos enemigos todos, y todos sabemos todo de todos, porque somos tres.
Oh, okay. I'm starting to see it. Imagine you start a business with your childhood best friends. And I'm talking about your childhood best friends know you damn near inside out. Pause to the furthest degree, 8th degree, right? And then all of y'all start making money. Some of y'all might think that y'all know each other, but y'all don't really know each other as much as you think. Some people might start getting more greedy, but at the same time, they start taking more and they can start telling the opposition or other competitors. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
Basically, people are not afraid of getting shot in the head. You know, that would be the easy way out. But that's why you inflict torture. You know you don't want to go to torture. You know, if they say you're gonna get shot in the head, that's like, you don't care. I'm not really gonna feel that. You know.
¿Tienes mucho estresado durante el día o es tranquilo?
Es costumbre, ya te acostumbras a...
I bet his blood pressure is crazy right now, bro.
Pero con un beneficio, con un propósito siempre, Esto va a continuar, pero si yo me muero, mi hijo ya no va a ser el patrón.
Esta es su manera a tus niños no seguir en la vida.
No tiene herencia. Aquí con nosotros no tiene herencia, los trabajadores no se drogan, no nada.
Tú tienes un parte de ciudad muy bien por negocios, ¿sí? Que con frecuencia necesitas defender tu territorio porque otros hombres quieren.
Cada 2-3 años llega un güey que quiere el barrio. Como puede ser en un año un tiroteo, en una semana hay un putero.
Gracias por tu hospitalidad en zona norte.
Con mucho gusto, señor. Están en su casa, ya saben, del barrio.
Bueno.
Bienvenidos cuando quieran.
Welcome whenever you want. Dang, bro. Hey, man, he got the keys to the street, Tijuana, man. Shout out Thomas, man. Shout out Tommy G.
Adios.
This kid's a movie, bro. This kid's a movie, bro. This kid's an actual freaking movie, bro. Shout out, bro. Shout out, bro, man. He talking to the people that he would never get to talk to, gang. Never, ever, 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 ever. So I'll say if you enjoyed the video, guys, your boy, Kid, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Goodbye.